You think I'm not gonna have a cookie or a slice of cake ever again? Oh, please. Welcome back, everyone. If you are new here, my name is Deanna. This is my series, Creating the Vision, right here on Double Team channel. First things first, it has been 1 week and 2 days since I have started living and creating the vision. I just wanted to come here and check in, come here to document, come in to capture all of the newness, all of the thoughts, all of the things that has come with the last 7 + 2, 9 days of this journey. First things first, when I got to day 2, I wrote a note to myself and said, you're doing a good job. That's how good I felt within 2 days of starting. So going from not doing much activity in my life to transitioning to a whole routine, I think my body really enjoyed that, because by day 2, I was really feeling, I don't know, I felt good. I just felt my goal is to eat little carbs. I know carbs aren't terrible for you, but I know we be overdoing it. So I'm doing low carbs to make sure I don't overdo it. I printed out so many recipes so that I don't use the excuse if I can't think of anything to cook, I'm trying new things. My favorite recipe this week has been white fish tacos with like coleslaw or pickled cabbage. So I got it from Fit Men's Cook, his website. And I say, the first time it came out, it was like, meh. I made it the next day and I was like, yeah. And then I made it 3 more times this week because, first of all, the fish was on sale at Whole Foods and it was a pretty reasonable price recipe, so I kept on eating it. But that has been my favorite recipe for the week, so I'm going to continue to try the things that I have printed, because why waste paper? You better use it. So I'm gonna make sure I use and try those recipes. I know y'all seen it on TikTok. I think his name is Logan. He's been making how to eat a whole cucumber, and I made the buffalo chicken one. And when I say it was so good, better than I expected, I really like it. I made the tuna one this week also, didn't like it, not gonna eat that one again. But that buffalo chicken one, I've been influenced. And I made me a cucumber is what they, a buffalo chicken cucumber. I've been looking at his page all day and I'm like, let me try this, because if I like this, baby, it's over with. And I actually do like it. I'm gonna be eating these, okay, cucumbers. Can you say slim in the waist? With the blue cheese and the green onions and the hot sauce. Yeah, that one was good. So I got that one on my list too. So them fish tacos and that cucumber has gotten me through this week, and I really have enjoyed it. I no longer have my gym membership, so I can't be doing all of this because I'm not going to the gym. I'm using all of the free resources that I can, which includes putting my feet to the pavement. So walking, I had a new walking pad delivered last week also, and so I've been walking on that at night. However, baby, when I say I'm using all of the time that I can, when I get to work in the morning, I get there usually about 30 minutes early. I'm walking around the neighborhood, and it's a really good way for me to start my morning instead of starting it, listening to my gangster rap. I'm starting it with a nice walk and listening to some love songs, and it's just really relaxing and really can jumpstart my day. So instead of me starting off tired or a little rowdy from the gangster rap, I'm starting off more peaceful, more classy, more mindful, and more demure. Anyway. Yes, so I'm walking before work for 30 minutes, and then I'm also eating my lunch before I actually clock out for lunch, and on my actual 30-minute lunch, I'm walking around the neighborhood again. I'm just clocking in as much steps as I can because, listen, like I said in the last video, I'm not doing nothing else. I usually just be chilling in one of the side rooms in the office on my lunch. I put my feet up and just be chilling and scrolling. No, my feet finna be down. So I'm putting my feet to the pavement and walking on my lunch break, walking before, and then when I get home, I hop on that walking pad and I zone in, and then I put that gangster rap on. You feel me? So walking on the treadmill, walking outside, getting as much steps as I can. And yeah, I've just been feeling good. Also, since I don't have my membership, I'm utilizing the gym / what we gonna call YouTube fitness. Baby, Growwithjo and Move with Nicole, Pilates, and just the low impact cardio together is about to create a masterpiece like no other. Wait for it. The Pilates is just such a good challenge for the body, and it just makes me feel good. Moving the body in those simple ways really just feel like it's unlocking some things. So I've really been enjoying the Pilates sessions that I've been doing. And also Growwithjo, she be doing those small steps, small movements, but it just feels just so good. The workouts are just created very, very well, and so I really like it. And they are simple. It is still a challenge to the body, but I will say they are pretty simple, and it's just all body weight exercises. So you just really working and moving your body, and that's what the body want, and that's what the body need, and that's what the body gonna get, you know. Also, with the 75 hard, you have to read 10 pages a day, and this is the book that I'm reading, The Mastery of Love. If you are familiar with the 4 Agreements, this is the same author, Don. He's the Don. He knows how to put pen to a paper. And it's not even no book review, but this is not my first time reading it. This is like my 3rd time reading it. I read it a couple of years ago, and it's just, there's nothing like good information that actually helps improve your life. There's nothing like a fantasy book. Yeah, I love to step into another world. That's cool. But these personal development books that really show you or teach you how to think differently, analyze differently, and change your perspective on things, especially when it comes to love and relationships, it's just so beneficial. And so I'm learning and relearning so much just from reading this book, and I highly recommend it. And it's not no book review. If y'all want a book review, y'all gonna have to ask for it. Sam, do you want it? If y'all read the book, then you know. But this is really like a staple because it really helps you see relationships differently. And just like a little pinpoint, it's like, should love be controlling? Is that the only reason why you love the person that you love, is because you can control them? Love should be free. If it's control, then it's not love. It's pain. And baby, that's all I'm gonna give y'all. If y'all want it, y'all gotta tap into that. But it's not just romantic love. It's also love within your friendships, love within your family, and love within yourself. It's such a good book, and that's why I'm rereading it again. But I'm rereading it 8 years later. So me being more grown, I'm just feeling it differently. I'm reading these words again, but it's like I'm reading them for the first time. Baby, it's a good book, and it's highly recommended over here. If you read the 4 Agreements and you know how good that book is, this right here, maybe this is a book review. I don't know. Just read that book. I highly recommend that. I love it. If you're not learning, you're not living. And so through this span of those 7 + 2 = 9 days, I have learned some things, and so I want to share with you guys what I have learned. Your body wants to change if you give it what it truly craves. It rhymes. This is not a poem, but that's truly what it is. Like, our body wants good food. Our body wants to be hydrated. Our body wants to move. And just doing that after one day, I felt good. I felt, not to say that I'm unhealthy. So I'm not going to say I felt healthy, but I will say I felt more healthy. I felt like I cared for myself just based off of doing one day of drinking a lot and Pilates and walking. I felt like, wow, I care for myself. And my body was like, she cares for us. And that's how I felt. So just imagine after 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5, I really feel good right now. And I just want y'all to understand that. And that's just 9 days in. Our body wants these things, and it really wants to move, to get out all of the frustration, get out all of the sadness, whatever it is that's stuck on your body. Moving it is just like that pain. That pain is like the hurts and the things is leaving your body, and you clearing your joints. It just feels good. And so our body wants those things, and when you give it to it, the body is happy. And so baby, 9 days in, body smiling is all I'm gonna say. My body is smiling because, yeah, She's getting what she craves. Lesson number 2, when you state to yourself or just mentally tell yourself like, I'm not gonna eat sugar, or I'm not going out no more, I'm done drinking, that's when all the tests start. That's when people start offering you free cookies and offering you free slices of cake, or your job decide, let's give them a free ice cream social, or your mama decides to make a pound cake and give you a slice. Or as my mom, she went to Costco and she got a key lime pie and she said, daughters, I have key lime pie. Would you like a slice? And I said, no, I don't want no pie. I don't want no pie. So it's not interesting, but it's actually really just a part of it. It's just like you said, you don't want these things. Just because you say you don't want these things doesn't mean that they're not going to come into your world. So just to test you, it's just like you said, you're not eating sugar. You want some of this cake? You want a cookie? I do. But you keep your cookie, because you know why? The cookie's not going nowhere. The cake ain't going nowhere. If they ever say we're banning cookies, we're banning cakes, that's my time to run and go to the store and stock up. But because I know the cookies and the cakes aren't going anywhere, it's just like, okay, just say no. Learning how to say no, that's a lesson in itself. That's not the lesson I learned this week, but learning how to say no is a big lesson. Learn how to say no. We're gonna learn how to say no. Let's practice our no's. And we say that we want something and we have a goal and we have a vision. And if yes is going to hinder you from your vision, you're gonna say no. For now, it's temporary no, because baby, you think I'm not gonna have a cookie or a slice of cake ever again? Oh, please. I'm gonna have me a cookie. I'm having me a slice of cake. Again, not right now though. Not right now. It's not the time. It's time to say no to those things. It's not time to say yes to those things. It's the season of no. So no. Lesson number 3, spread the tasks throughout the day. So work really takes a big chunk of my life and I hate that, but that is not what this story is about. Traveling to work, working and traveling home from work really takes up majority of my day. So me trying to wait until I get home at like 6 o'clock to get 10K steps, to do Pilates, to do cardio, to read 10 pages, it's not smart, because I'm not gonna have time to do anything else, which is why I implemented walking before work and walking in my lunch, or walking during my lunch, because I'm able to spread those things out. I can actually have time at home to relax and decompress and cross my ankles. You know, I don't have time for no naps during the week, even though I did get one of these days, and it really did push me back because I had those tasks to take care of. And that's why it needs to be spread throughout the day. So spread it like butter. Lesson number 4. I've been saving recipes since I was watching Food Network and Family Odd Parents at the same time back in 2004. Have I tried any of those recipes? No, maybe one, but that's a lot of recipes. So lesson number 4 is to try the recipes that I've saved, which is why I printed these out and I force myself to go to the grocery store and try new things. Because if I don't, then I'm going to just revert back to what I typically eat, which is the same couple of recipes rotated. So I'm trying new things, and that is the lesson. It's just like there's so much variety out here. Just because it's not in your world doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So the lesson is to try new things. So all in all, this is the 1 week check-in for creating the vision, and I must say that I'm not surprised, because if I want something, baby, I'm gonna get it. So of course I'm doing well because I'm striving to do well. But yes, thank you all for watching. I'll be back next week for check-in for week 2, but this week I will mark as a success, because yeah, it's all about the mind. Retrain your mind to think new things. I'm gonna catch you all next week and see which new recipes I try next week, and what new things step into my life, and what lessons I learned this week. If you are trying any new recipes, or doing anything new, or starting any new activities in your life, or have channels that you recommend for like cardio or strength training or something that you like, you can comment it below and I will check it out. But I am tapping out because I'm about to go get on the treadmill. It is 9:06. I have to knock out some more steps. That's why I am suited in my attire, and I got my water to stay hydrated, and I'm about to call it a Friday, Y'all have a good one, because y'all probably outside turning up. Somebody have a shot of whiskey for me, and somebody have 3 espresso martinis for me, please, because I miss them so much. And I will catch y'all when I catch y'all. And somebody eat a cookie for me.